Welcome to Macronutrient Breakdown. Macronutrients are obviously when we eat certain foods like proteins. Welcome to the macronutrient video. The video is to explain to you kind of what the difference is, what's classified as proteins, fats and carbs, and then also to give you measurements on each of them to help you kind of strategize and plan around the program or the nutrition plan you might have been given or something that you're looking to play with. When we eat meat, for example, it's mostly a protein-rich food, but everything we eat has a trace minerals amount of fats and carbs and proteins, but what we're looking at is more of a majority. So what I've done is I've broken this into what is a 10-gram serve of protein, what is a 10-gram serve of fats, and then it's the net weight of that. So if you ate 100 grams of chicken, it doesn't equal 100 grams of protein. Now, the protein is when it's ingested is broken down into amino acids in the body, and then it's utilized to heal and repair the muscles, but it's also used for many other things, the amino acids. There's a lot of stuff that it helps to heal and recover. And if you click on the link below, you'll get a PDF of all of this information, and you'll see also kind of a bit of a breakdown of information of what fats do for the body, what does protein do for the body, and what does carbs do. It's not scientific, it's very just broad and general, just to give you a baseline understanding, and then you can manipulate it. For example, if protein equals 4 calories, fats equals 9 calories, and carbs equals 4 calories. So if you were to now do a mathematical equation, you would get 100 grams of protein, 100 grams of fat, 100 grams of carbs. It's going to be 400, 900, and 400. Well, what is that going to give you? Punch in your calculator, you're easily going to find out that you're going to get 1,700 calories. Based off that, your weight goes up, stays the same, or goes down. If it stays the same, that's probably a good ballpark figure for you to work with. You might then go, let's change the variables. So keep your calories the same, increase protein, decrease fats, increase carbs. And then you might notice that body composition gets leaner. And you can play around with this. So let's stay to the point of the video, which is proteins. Proteins, 10 gram serve. We're looking at white meats like chicken, pork, and turkey. A 45 gram serve of that is going to 45 grams of that equals 10 grams of protein. 50 grams of red meat is kangaroo steak, veal, and fillet. White fish is 55 grams, and egg, which is roughly about 1.5, is 79 grams. So for the ladies, we want to look at for females, we're looking at about 20 grams per meal. For the guys, typically, or for the males, we're looking at probably 30 grams serve. So if you were to literally go red meat, that would mean the ladies get 100 grams serve, and then the guys get 150 grams. Now, this is raw measure, so when it's not cooked. So when you cook it, if you cook a steak, it weighs 150 grams raw. When you cook it, it's about 130. That's still usable protein. Don't go into the whole, but it metabolizes and you cook some of the protein. Keep it simple, stupid, okay? So, and then look, if it doesn't work and you feel you need a bit more, then add a little bit more. Protein obviously increases the thermogenesis effect within the body. Big word. It increases metabolism. So obviously if you eat a little bit more of it, it's not going to be a bad thing. Fats and carbs, not so much. Now, with the fats, obviously for the females, we're looking at 1 to 1.5 grams per kilo of body weight. And the guys, you can do 0.5 for guys, but we tend to keep it about 1 gram. This is what I tend to do. It's not kind of research. So avocados is 47 grams, make it simple, do 50 grams. Almonds is 18 grams, again, make it easy, do it 20. 18 grams of 90% dark chocolate, 20 grams is 2 pieces. Just do the 2 pieces, don't have to stress about this, keep it simple. 10 grams of organic butter, avocado oils, MCT oils, and are all 10 grams, so 10 grams, 10 grams. That's why oils are a lot easier to work with. If you try to do all these other foods, sometimes it's going to be confusing. So it's easy to work that one out. And then coconut milk, love it, 62.5 mils. So if you were to do 125 mils, that would be obviously equal to 20 grams. Okay, so if you were to do 5 meals a day, you could do double everything. So you could have avocado in the morning, almonds meal 2, chocolate 3rd meal, 4th meal organic butter, coconut milk dinner time. You can make pancakes and mix that all together. But then, quite simple. Now, you're probably wondering, oh, but isn't there fats and proteins? Again, ballpark figure. Use this as a basis. Again, 100 grams of everything, and then you can manipulate and vary. Every meal must contain a 200 gram raw serve, a little bit less or more, of alfalfa, bean shoots, bok choy, broccoli, Brussels sprouts, Kale, lettuce, radish, silver beet, spinach, snow peas, yes I missed it, cabbage, carrots, capsicum, cucumber, eggplant, green beans, tomato or zucchini. One of them, pick one of them. Don't mix them all together, pick one. Simplicity is king. 200 grams, what about 150? Do 150, 200 grams, it says 200. Right there, guy or girl, 200 grams. It's got fiber, it helps you poo, it makes you feel better. Now from there, what about carbs? Well, that's the main thing. What I recommend is that you focus on the carb sources here. These are wholesome carbs, and then there's fruit carbs. So these are 25 gram serves, so if you double it, you get a 50 gram serve. So if it's 33 grams, just double it, it's 65. Like, don't freak out about it, doesn't have to be to the letter. Basmati rice, long grain rice, black rice, red rice, double it, 65 grams, but it's 33 grams. 32 grams is Arborio risotto rice, 31 grams white medium rice or white long rice, 178 grams of white potato or sweet potato, 90 grams of yams, and 350 grams of pumpkin. It's going to give you a 25 gram serve of carbs. Obviously, these are more wholesome, these are faster absorbing, so these are good for after your workout, these are good through the day, and obviously pumpkin's probably more ideal if someone who's looking at fat loss because it's a larger volume of food, so these are more voluminous. So if you're trying to cut calories, you're trying to lose a bit of weight, these are going to be more your go-to. Now for those that are trying to put on muscle or want to look at a bit of fruit, you want to obviously have this at nighttime or after training because your body's going to absorb it faster but more efficiently. So 20 gram serve of carbs. This comes from fruit, and fructose is a bit of a thing. If you're stressing about that, I recommend, you know, if you're doing 5 meals with carbs, 4 meals with this, and 1 with this with the fruit. So 155 gram serve of pineapple is 20 gram serve, 130 grams of blueberries or raspberries, so it's pretty much a punnet. It's normally 125 grams. Just buy a punnet, don't stress about the 5 grams. Then 100 grams is a banana. It's actually 1 banana. 28 grams of raisins or sultanas, 30 grams of medjool dates, and 32 mils of maple syrup. Obviously more wholesome, faster absorbing. Medjool dates are very good, especially with almond milk. You can make a bit of a chocolate milkshake with it, so you can blend the Lindt chocolate with some almond milk and then have your medjool dates because it's got naturally occurring magnesium. So really good post-workout. You get a chocolate milkshake with dates. Oh my gosh. And if you could add a scoop of protein. Notice there is no supplements here because again, food is king. Start with food and then you add the supplements on top of it. If you're finding that it's hard to get proteins out of this, so you're finding this is quite challenging, you're doing 5 meals a day and you're feeling a bit bloated, do 4 meals and then maybe incorporate a quality protein. Okay, hope this all helps. Remember, macronutrients, keep it simple, stupid. Have a great time, guys.